Hello everybody, my name is Black. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to finally edit my weekly reading vlog. I filmed a total of 7 days of me attempting to read, hence the title. Great description, Rebecca. And I'm using all the effects I can find. Monday morning, I'm reading I Accidentally Summoned a Demon by Jade Harley. And yes, I tried my absolute best to read this on the train. It's a 45-minute commute and I am not a morning person. As you can probably tell, I am flipping through the lyrics, the soundtracks, Rebecca, what's wrong with you? The disclaimer, very important stuff, but regardless of what's written in the disclaimer, I managed to get to chapter 4 on Monday morning, page 19. I am not a physical book kind of girly, so this is actually a lot for me. But have I picked up this book? Stay tuned to find out if I actually end up finish reading it. And here I am at Big W Monday morning, bright and early. I think it was like 8:10, and I have a cup of coffee. It wasn't that great. I used to love the grounds, but not anymore. And they changed baristas quite a bit. And I am having a gander at the, what would you call the adult fiction section? The romances behind me, I just showed it quickly, and I am slowly walking to the clearance book section of Big W. It's a very small Big W, so every single book you see here is $5. A lot of Daniel Steele, a lot of like popular older books from maybe like the early 2000s, I think. And this is the top 100 section for Australia, and I have yet to read most of them. And this is the YA section. I will look at all of these every single morning before I have to walk into work, and I have most of them. Here I am trying to eat my breakfast and drink the rest of my coffee, contemplating life, not reading. I should be reading. I have a lot of physical TBR. Anyway, I bought this drink as an afternoon treat for surviving Monday. On Tuesday, I went to Dimmicks, which is a local giant bookstore chain based in Australia, and I picked up From Little Tokyo with Love by Sarah Kuhn. I think that's how you say your last name. I'm so sorry. This is the only book that I picked up from Dimmicks. I completely forgot to film, and it's terrible. But how am I supposed to say no to a bargain? I did not read at all. I only bought this book, and onto the collection you go, to the stack. Ta-da! I need to film a whole video, and Wednesday I am currently back onto the train. What's new at this point? Always going to work at early hours of the morning, and here I am back at Big W. I'm always at a bookstore before work because why not? And here I am having a little looks. They're about the same. Have I actually done any reading in this vlog aside from the very first day? I don't think so, but Big W has restocked up again, but mostly the same kind of books. And here I am at Dimmicks once again on my own because none of my co-workers were having lunch at the same time as me today, so I was off on my own, trying to put that book back into the clearance section. There's a clearance section at Dimmicks, by the way, guys. Dimmicks books, they're expensive, but there is a, maybe I shouldn't have told you. Me having a gander, seeing if I have any luck this time around, and I think for the very first time in my life, I actually walked away empty-handed. Once again, the book that I saw yesterday that I picked up for $5 is now $10. Looking, not actually reading. Yikes. Here is the romance section of the bookstore at Dimmicks, and this is Pick a Blind Date with a Book. I think that's what it's called. Didn't get anything, don't worry. I got home, I remembered I married one Jin, Prime Agency's by Jane Abel, and I was so freaking excited to read it because it's one of my favorites from the series. I'm actually reading, guys, and look at me giving a 5-star rating. One of the best monster romance. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I actually finished something. Go me. Here I am Thursday back at Big W, and look at the restock today. It is late night shopping here in Australia every Thursday night, and Big W really pops off. I didn't realize that Mixed Signals by B.K. Borison was actually the third book of the series. I did pick up the first one. I have yet to read it. I said I'll read it during like last year's TBR during Christmas. It did not happen. Here I am, shocked beyond words, seeing Magnolia Parks and Daisy Hates by Jess Hastings. Me looking at that random book because wondering why it was there. I was shocked. I was shook. I was dusting off the dust. It was brand new. It just dropped today. And I was really on the fence about it. I was not going to pick it up, but I think I deleted the picture of me picking up both of the Jessica Hastings books, and I hate the covers, but I picked it up. I'm weak. And I also bought the BK Borison book, the third one. I pre-ordered the second one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And here's a fancy drink that my coworker bought, and I decided to take a picture of it. It tasted like petals, like roses. And we're finally on to Friday. Guess where I'm at? Guess where I am at? Look at that. I already picked that one up. This should be called like a shopping vlog and not a reading vlog, because I don't actually do any reading, but look at the restock. Look at the progression on a Friday. They really pop off during like Thursdays and Fridays. So if you want to drop by your local Big W on those days, I wanted to grab this book, but it was so expensive. It was $18, but it was a hardcover and had a cat on it, and it's Japanese translated literature. But I was like, Rebecca, you just bought 3 books yesterday. You don't need another one. Spoiler alert, I did actually buy it. It's coming in the next haul. Look at the box sets. I forgot to show you guys the box sets. I have bought the Shadows and Bones series. I think that's what you call it. I'm not too sure. And this section I rarely go past because it's cooking and the top 100s once again. This is a shopping vlog. Tomorrow, I will read it eventually. The Y section is actually looking a bit barren, and this is me back at the office. Look, I actually use my Kindle. I'm using the office Wi-Fi to update my Kindle. Yes. And that's how slow it. Why did I film this? What was I trying to do here? I don't actually know. I really wanted the green one, but unfortunately the green paper white was not available. Here I am actually eating breakfast. I went back to the office. I go to Big W very early in the morning. That's the birthday card my coworker bought me. As you can tell, I live a very healthy lifestyle. And here are some of the books that I downloaded the previous nights. And I was trying to read The Predator, but I think I accidentally tapped the wrong book. Like me trying to squeeze in a page of reading before my workday starts, because I think it was around 8 something in the morning. I don't remember. Whatever the time says on that Kindle is whatever. We finally made it to the weekend. Guess where I'm at? I'm at my library. And I did borrow 2 books, and I forgot to take a picture of it. I'll slap it on the screen somewhere. I was so shocked to see The Poppy War in hardcover at my local library. Gas. The romance section, and then I went home to read on my Kindle Limited. I was starting the Soul Eater series. I'm up to the second book. I do like the second character like better, except for some reason I can't go through it. I'm up to 65% of the second book, so I have progressed. I did read this book. I did finish it because I bought the audiobook. So it did help quite a bit. So there's that. And I did something very unexpected on Sunday. I didn't read a single thing, but guess what I did? I joined my first ever 14 kilometers marathon. And this is Heartbreak Hill. It broke me. It really broke me. I was sore for like 3 days after this. And this is the following Monday. I had to end it on a bang. I didn't want to end it on the marathon. I was traumatized. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I did not read on Sunday because I walked 14 kilometers, which is about 8.7 miles for you American people. It was not a fun time for me. And once again, Monday, Big W pops off. And then I went to work after this. And yeah, if you ever wanted to see like Australian book prices, what kind of selections we have, this is the cheapest it'll ever be. Because if you go to Dimmicks, you are supporting local businesses, but yeah, everything is just really expensive here. So if you are from the UK and you plan to come here and you love books, please bring them with you. That's it for today. That's all I read in the week. Bye.